And speaking of, it's the first red flag warning for the Bay Area since October of 2021. Today, fire crews will closely monitor brush and finer, grassier areas. Experts say if we don't get rain in the coming weeks, it could raise more concerns for devastating wildfires. They encourage agencies to do more prescribed burns to prevent any erratic fires. PG&E says they're increasing their staffing this weekend, but do not anticipate any public safety power shutoffs. Joining me now is Paul Lowenthal with the Santa Rosa Division Chief Fire Marshal. Paul, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Well, this is the first red flag warning we've seen in 2 years. What are you and your crews expecting today?
Yeah, this is the first one in the lower elevations. We have had a couple in the upper elevations here locally in the North Bay, but for the extent of this red flag and the size of it and scope of it, it has been a couple years, which is a good sign. For us right now, the focus is on the duration of this red flag that is anticipated to last until 5 o'clock this evening. Hopefully the conditions remain calm and we get through this event without anything significant, but crews remain prepared, just like we asked our community to remain prepared. Gear ready, crews ready, additional staffing in place throughout different regions. In the event that something comes up, we're able to put a lot of equipment on it as quick and efficiently as possible. But again, hopefully we get through this without any significant concerns, and the shift then focuses on what the weather is ahead for next week.
Now, as you pointed out earlier, Paul, unlike other red flag warnings, this one encompasses not just the upper elevations, but also the valley floor. What areas would you say are most at risk today?
Right now, it seems like the focus really is on the higher elevations. That's where the winds have definitely materialized. We did take a look at what we refer to as RAWs, so our remote automated weather stations throughout our community. And right now, it looked like a lot of the wind concerns in the valley floors have not materialized, which is a great sign. We'd rather err on the side of caution and prepare and let our community know that we are on a red flag and there's the potential for the dangers. But good to see that those winds have not really materialized in the valley floor. Regardless, the humidity is down. Although it's cool out, there is still the potential that some fire could start and spread rapidly under the conditions that we have where there is the winds and the higher elevations. So right now, again, we're just hoping to get through this without any major concerns. And those that live in those upper elevations that are experiencing the windier conditions that the people in the valley floors might not be experienced or seeing or feeling are definitely being encouraged to limit any of those outdoor activities that could potentially spark a wildfire.
Now, speaking of those winds, Lisa has already been tracking wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour this morning. How long are we expecting these strongest winds to last?
Looking at the National Weather Service information that they put out overnight, it looks like we're anticipating that those winds will start to diminish throughout the day and really start to ease off by late this afternoon into this evening. And then again, hopefully we get through this without any issue, but that is the focus right now is primarily the windy conditions in those upper elevations.
I understand there's additional staffing regionally. Do you know how those deployments are being handled?
Yeah, so typically it's not uncommon for us to have crews and engines and departments that will essentially either sign up or be prepared to take on strike teams in the event that an incident develops. We also do a similar set of almost requirements or conditions where we'll solicit input from agencies to see who is available, and then we'll end up putting together strike teams. So that's exactly what's in place here in Sonoma County, where a number of different agencies throughout the county have essentially stepped up, put additional staffing in place, and that way, whether it's Santa Rosa, Sonoma County Fire District, Petaluma Fire, whoever has that incident in the North Bay can request that strike team. And in addition to their own department's response, they can get those additional resources to their jurisdiction quickly and efficiently. And that's really something we're doing a lot differently in the last several years since our fire activity increased significantly following the 17, 18, 19, and 20 fires, is that we're all about not only community preparedness and doing a better job of educating what people can do to reduce their risks, but also getting a lot of additional equipment on the road quickly and efficiently to keep a fire small.
Good to know. Well, as you pointed out, Chief, we don't need the heat to have a significant fire threat, especially with humidity levels dropping this afternoon. Just how bad do you think it's potentially going to get today?
So yesterday, the humidities were in the teens to single digits as we were looking around the region. This morning, looking in the valley floors, the humidities came up for anywhere to the high 30s to low 40s, but stayed pretty consistent in the teens in the upper elevation. So again, that is the concern, that although it's not going to be hot, that's one of the kind of false things that people think about is they think it needs to be hot, dry, and windy for fire activity. It can definitely be cool, but with the winds potentially kicking up with those gusty conditions and those low humidities, it doesn't take much to fuel a fire under that type of condition. But hopefully the humidities stay up, at least in the valley floor in the more populated areas. And again, with all the precautions that we have in place, the things that we're asking our community to do, that again, we get through this.
Yeah, good reminder. Chief, we appreciate your insight. Thanks as always for your time.
Thank you.
Well, this weekend, the National Weather Service says there is less concern for dense areas from recent rains and the cool summer. But as Paul said, you can never be too cautious and warns to be alert for potential power outages.